Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Spirit Guide Mailbox, we're going to see what message Spirit has for us. So, as always, I do set the intention that these videos reach those who need them when they need them. However, it may not be that the entire video is for you. It just might be portions of it. So take what resonates, just leave the rest behind. It's not for you, it's for somebody else. So we're going to get one card to start us off and see what message Spirit has for us today. Please. Ooh, and we got two. We're going to take them. We got the moon. So the moon is all about illusions, your intuition, things being uncertain, having mystery, fears or anxiety. It can be about your subconscious. So it's basically about things aren't quite illuminated, right? So you might be headed down a path and there might be some things down that path that you don't see yet. Could be unexpected. You don't know they're there. You don't know what's coming up. It's kind of like I always kind of think of it as the light is starting to shine, but you can't quite see. Like you're like, okay, I see the entrance to the pathway, but I don't see what's down that path. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? And we'll have to find out by going down that path and illuminating it some more. So it's all about, things that you don't see, things that you don't know. Could be things that you don't have the ability to know, or just things that you're not looking at. So you're not gaining that knowledge because you're like, we're just going to put that to the side and not pay attention to it. So it's like illusions, or not knowing what's along your path, not knowing what's coming up, not knowing what obstacles might be there. Ooh, and then we got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is forward momentum, right? It's about adventure and energy, having confidence. You're moving forward quite quickly, not quite as quickly as the Knight of Swords, but still moving forward at a rapid pace. It's like, I've got this spark of intuition and I'm just going to run away with it. Or the spark of, inspiration is what I was looking for, not intuition, spark of inspiration or spark of passion. And I'm just going to head off and go for it. I'm going to go on this adventure. I have all this energy towards it. I'm confident. I want to do it. And so it's interesting because it's like, the message Spirit is giving you is that although you may have this spark of passion or this, this ambition to move forward and you want to go, that the path is not fully illuminated yet. There may be things that you're not anticipating. You may be looking at it as like, yep, this is a perfect opportunity and it's just go. And the moon is saying, yeah, it may look like the perfect opportunity because not everything's illuminated yet. Once we start getting a brighter spotlight, you're going to see, ooh, there's a problem in that corner over there, and there's something waiting to jump out over there, and there's that little cliff that you didn't see at the end over there, right? And so what I would say Spirit is saying is, yes, we've got these ambitions and these drives and these passions and this spark of motivation, but we need to be careful as we drive forward because there's some things that aren't illuminated. There's some things that we don't know. There's some obstacles that we may not see ahead. So I will now pull out my board and we'll see what Spirit has to say about the moon and the Knight of Wands. I did get new pens, so we'll see how these new pens work for us. Or for me anyways. Hopefully you're able to see it. Hopefully it writes properly. So we'll see how it goes. So let's see. I'm going to be quiet for a moment and get into my meditation mode. So what message does Spirit have for us in regards to the moon and the Knight of Wands? When you get an idea, you get obsessed about it. Moving forward. Taking action. Pushing yourself along. But what happened to planning and contemplating? What happened to gathering all the facts first and having a true understanding of the situation? Everyone has passion. Everyone has a spark that lights them up. But you must not allow the spark to burn the whole house down. You have goals. You have direction. But you need a plan. You need full understanding. You need to take the time to learn all aspects around your goals. All components that go into it, not just the exciting parts, not just the parts that interest you. When you don't fully plan, obstacles will occur. Unexpected events will occur with no backup plan or recourse. Get excited, get passionate, dream big, but remember, big dreams need a big plan, a concrete plan, a plan based in reality. While understanding all aspects, moving forward with no plan is asking for problems and roadblocks along the way. slow down, move cautiously, and understand all aspects of your goals. Create the plan that will lead you to success. You are capable, but there needs to be more contemplation before action. Love. Okay, so what Spirit is saying is that, we all get obsessed about our ideas. We have these ideas and we want to move forward. We want to take action. We want to just go, 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 push it forward. Go, go, go. I'm excited now. I'm passionate now. Go, go, go. But what's going to happen is if we do that, go, 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 we're going to run into those obstacles. We're going to run into those roadblocks. We're going to run into those things that we just never thought would happen, or it was never going to happen to us, or that wouldn't be a big deal when we got there because we didn't do any planning, right? It's like, I decide I'm going to open a coffee shop, and I'm just like, you know what? There's that place for rent over there on the corner. I'm just going to go rent it, and I'll go rent some coffee making equipment, and I'll buy myself some tables and some tablecloths and some dishes, and boom, we're all good to go. And oops, well, I went and I rented that place, but when I went and rented that place, I didn't realize that you're not allowed to actually sell food out of that place because of whatever. It needs to be, some kind of other product. And so now I'm renting this place, and I have this lease for the next 5 years because I knew this business was going to take off. So I rented it for 5 years, and I can't even sell coffee out of it. And that was what I was totally set up to do. Or, I was renting this equipment, and I thought that, well, I'm renting it, they'd fix it. Now I find out I have to fix it. It's older equipment and it's pretty much wrecked already, and within a month it goes down, and now I'm on the hook for having to replace this, big expensive piece of machinery, and I didn't buy it in the first place because I didn't have the money to buy it, and now I have to buy it so I can give it to this other company so that I can then rent it back from them, right? And so it's just really all about understanding that you can have these passions and you can have these goals and you can move forward on them. But if you move forward too quickly without having a set plan, without understanding fully all the different components, not just the fun bit, not just the bit you're excited about, standing at the till talking to customers, right? Who's ordering the coffee? How's the coffee being made? Who's arranging staffing? Who's arranging pay? All these different things that go into it. And so we need to make sure that all these different components are taken care of so that as we start walking down this path and it's becoming illuminated a little bit more and illuminated a little bit more, we don't go, oh my gosh, there's problems over here and problems over there and problems over there, and this whole dream is just falling apart. This perfectly legit dream that could have worked, except instead of sitting here and planning, we rushed forward and didn't have a good plan for it, and now we've rushed forward and crashed into the problems instead of sitting back, planning, anticipating, understanding where the problems might lie, and figuring them out, going, oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah, we already planned for that. We're good. Okay, now I see another one. Ooh, that one we didn't plan for, but we've got everything else planned for, so we can handle this hiccup over here. So I hope that makes some sense to you. I'm trying to use different sorts of examples. I use whatever pops in my head. I figure that's probably the most applicable anyways, for whoever's watching this at this moment anyways. So I do hope this message helped you, though. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.